Let's see.
I didn't understand a world, but it's quite a word, but it's still quite fascinating, isn't it? Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm HattyMikune. This is Let's Play Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we took the scenic route. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Still, we got our hands on a VIP pass, which is going to be very important. Absolutely important, because now we can finally do something in the... no, not Sophia, sorry, I want to cook. We can now get rid of this stupid bug flying around my face.
Time to show my skills. Whew. Ain't this great?
Oh man, Ryuji's chiming in.
We making this? Aha! Man, curry is the best! We making this?
I remember the other day hearing Makoto being the quote-unquote assistant for cooking around, so I guess different characters can chime in when the time calls for it.
Order up! Whoa, nice! Whew. Order up!
And of course, strategy time. We know we're real close to the airship castle now. What was it they said about an airship? Seems like in order to get to the castle, we'll have to embark on the airship through the departure gate.
Speaking of which...
Those who seek an audience with Lord Akira. What does he think he is, royalty? Well, it does fit into the naming scheme. There are monarchs under him, or were. Whatever the case may be, we should conclude that an airship ride is in our near future.
Maybe, but...
I highly doubt they'll let us walk right into the cabin. Let's go back and see if we can't find a way in. Yeah, so... I do sort of want to...
Okay.
go and do all the stealth missions for the other Phantom Thieves, because if you do it for, I think, Haru, then she'll actually unlock extra groceries for you, and that's kind of important, but I've already spent an entire episode just walking around the entire airport to get to one room that was about 10 seconds walk away. Yeah, I'll do it after this episode. And it will be on camera, don't worry about that. And as usual, we're going to get here and bump into a giant killer robot just 2 paces away from the checkpoint, because why not? Also loading screens. I'm always forgetting that loading screens are the death of my content.
I can see it.
This is going... The departure gate is going to be a tower.
VIP pass accepted. You are clear to board.
Alright, it's open. Let's make our way to the castle. Wait a second. This is a prison key.
This must be an air traffic control tower for the airships.
It might be a good idea to get this place under control if we want a safe flight. Agreed. We can stop the other airships. It might reduce enemy reinforcements later on.
Alright then, that's the plan. Let's make shit happen.
We aren't getting ambushed? Why? This feels too easy.
We got the core!
Interesting.
A Medice Company badge. Its symmetrical design is rather appealing.
We've cleared all of the prison keeps. Let's go ahead and board the airship.
If we aren't attacked the moment we get to the bottom, then I guess the idea was that the group that... No, we're getting ambushed.
Return what you've stolen from the tower immediately. This is your only warning.
Like a phantom thief would ever return what they stole.
Actually, quite a few phantom thieves do that.
I shall take great pleasure in granting you your destruction!
Like Kaito Kid, his whole gimmick is that he...
Here it comes. Take this! Take this!
This one's strong. Hammer and Stick fight with nuclear attacks.
Oh man.
Let's go!
Okay.
Take this!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit it.
Oh boy.
That's the way, Joker.
Persona!
That's just rude.
I'll use this.
Joker, your health is bad.
Useless. Too slow. Take this. I did that one.
Okay.
All right, leave it to me.
Let the might, that's useless.
Yep, that's it. This is the spirit rock form. I'll go. Too slow.
Piece of action.
You are hitting like a truck.
Let's try this. Here, how's this? Let's try this.
Where is it? I feel like they really should have... Maybe this is to balance out having a whole bunch of cheap healing items that they really don't stack that well, but it feels like they should have just made it so that they'll all go into the same slot, so it doesn't end up with this massive list. I've sworn that I had Maraku Kaja that isn't tied to healing, but
Up to me! Try this! It's in your hand. I'll do it. Rabbit Sack! I'll cover it.
Rumi! Joker got in a follow-up attack! Weapon's real strong! Watch your back!
oh,
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
I can't do anything
You're doing great!
because she keeps jumping out of the way.
Persona! You're mine!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse!
Persona! Come! Take this! Persona! Rabbit Sack! I'll cover you.
Joker got in a follow-up attack! Great, Oracle!
It's over! Let's go!
Darth Vader!
Rajanaga! Fortuna! Unicorn! Queen Ma! Naga! Pixie! Arsene! Jack Frost! With this! Sarasvati! Zap! You're mine!
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful. Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
This one. Okay. Let's go. Rabbit step!
Joker's not even follow up attack.
It's over!
Finish him off. This is your chance. It's showtime.
Showtime!
Rakunda plus Tarakaja really tears through those weakness gauges, doesn't it? Mind you, it also tore through my SP.
There. This one.
Can't let you kids have all of them.
So then, we can now have Heat Riser wherever we want. Tetraja. Not what I was
Looks like we
expecting.
finally cleared up the rabble. Talk about a waste of time.
Man, you sound like one of the bad guys. Suits you, honestly.
Ugh, he looks like one too. Definitely doesn't look like a cop.
Oh, shut up. Let's hear you say that after I put you all away.
Yeah, let's stop teasing Zenkichi, okay?
What?
Whoa, the airship's huge! Seeing it up close, it's much larger than I imagined.
Yeah.
Alright, let's hop on and take this thing straight to the castle. Sounds like it was a surprisingly uneventful journey for them.
So that was an airship. The view from the sky was truly breathtaking.
My legs still feel all rubbery when I walk. I thought it was fun. In fact, I'd like to go again.
Hey, knock yourself out. Just save it for after we take down the wall.
Talk about the
Nothing on
dramatic
my
view.
radar. Looks like we're safe for now.
Akira!
Akira!
Yo, what the hell's all this?
You can do it, Akira!
Bring those villains to justice!
There's so many people. What's going on? Oh, are these all the shadows who've had their hearts changed?
The Great Akira's Hero Show will begin momentarily. Please gather in front of the stage and show your support.
Hero show? Like Kanoe? This sounds interesting. Let's go see.
Alright.
No. Take a closer look. The guards are on the lookout.
If they spot us, we get swarmed, and then it's game over.
We should probably fall back for now. Something like this happened in Sapporo, didn't it? You mean the He-Horde? That was mirrored by the huge cleanup campaign in the real world, right? This may be the same thing.
Huh. Does that mean Kanoe's doing some kind of show in the real world right now?
Which begs the question, will this crowd go away once he's finished?
We need more information. Maybe we should go back to the real world and see for ourselves. Alright, if you think it'll help, we'll head back. Let's see just what Kanoe's up to. Okay, it's time to pull out.
Darn it, 15 minutes in and they're forcing me back to the real world. Also, I wasted one LeBlanc coffee getting my SP back up. Fantastic. Oh well, problems with doing a blind let's play, I guess.
Mr. Kanoe, the Emma app developed by your company Medice has become immensely popular all around the world.
Also, do all talk shows have this immensely tacky backdrop to them?
With Japan's creative industries starting to reach their limits, it's wonderful to hear about such a remarkable breakthrough in AI technology. I hear many have high expectations for you as a leading figure in this country, Mr. Konoe.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that. I do plan to do the best I can, though. The world is about to undergo a massive transformation, and I'm hoping to steer it in the right direction. Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Well, sounds like you've got their support. That reminds me. I've heard that Emma's servers are kept at the Tokyo Radio Tower. Way back when, the Tokyo Radio Tower was used to usher Japan into a new era of communication. Perhaps this time around, Emma will play a similar role and bring us into the age of AI.
Yes, that's certainly the idea. As of now, AI is still a fledgling technology, but I've no doubt that it's going to make all of our lives that much easier.
And as a testament to that, it's worth noting there were several areas that openly lamented the halt in Emma's service the other day. Why do you think the Phantom Thieves would target Emma of all things?
Naturally, Emma holds a vast amount of personal data. Perfect target for a gang of crooks, if you ask me. Or perhaps they're just opposed to my ideas of AI making the world a better place.
And he didn't even pretend to entertain the thought that there'd be a good reason.
All that talk about them being champions of the meek and downtrodden is likely no more real than those cheap masks they hide behind.
Our masks are not cheap.
They threaten anyone they disagree with, and rob them of their free will if they don't comply. Evil people performing evil deeds. Nothing more.
So you're saying that you agreed with the likes of Kamoshida? I always get into this whenever people start targeting the morality of the Phantom Thieves. Like, do you think Kamoshida was in the right? Probably not unless you're an extreme douchebag, but then the problems of being a silent protagonist and the gamer in the back seat.
We won't be defeated by some ragtag group of petty criminals. I'm more than determined to battle their injustices to the very end.
Mr. Konoe, you held a press conference the other day and mentioned your distinct hatred for the evils of this world. Might that stem from personal experience?
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Yes, I suppose you might say that. As a child, I was caught in a rather unfortunate incident in which I lost someone very close to me. I'd wager it was that incident that caused me to harbor such disdain for wrongdoing. However you look at it, I can't allow the Phantom Thieves to continue doing as they please.
I couldn't agree more. I think we'd all like to see this Phantom Thieves case resolved as soon as possible.
Apparently, the opinion of the Phantom Thieves isn't worth considering.
That explains the whole hero show thing.
Bastard! Where's he get off with all that shit?
Yeah, but he's got a crapload of people behind him. He's trending like you wouldn't believe on social media.
Have all those people had their hearts changed too?
No, it's not like it was with Natsume. These are just regular old fans.
So everyone's being won over by Konoe's charm without ever knowing what he's really like.
His track record with Medivh certainly is impressive.
Oh, come on! The guy's full of shit!
Without knowing who he is on the inside, he probably seems like he really cares about making the world a better place.
This isn't much different from what happened with Shido.
What's wrong?
Well, people do tend to pick the safer choices in life.
Is that true?
In a life of nothing but decisions, there's always a fear of not knowing what comes next. Without knowing what lies in store, people often end up turning to the thing that gives them the best answer. So when it comes down to it, they're more inclined to latch on to whoever's going to make things easier.
First it was Shido, and now it's Konoe. Actually, this might be even worse, seeing as Emma is a lot more up close and personal with people.
But is it really okay to live like that? Leaving everything up to something else?
It basically makes what we did at the end of Persona 5 completely pointless, doesn't it? Because they didn't take long for them to just fall back into old habits, and instead of the Holy Grail, it's Emma. And it wouldn't surprise me if the fact that Emma tapping into the metaverse is a sign that basically everyone seeing as Emma as a massive connecting force is what turned Emma into the collective unconscious, I guess it's called.
Well, the truth is, not everyone believes in themselves enough to do otherwise. Not like I'm one to talk. But that's why we're exposing the real villain here. So we can bring those people back to their senses.
Right. We can't let them change everyone's hearts for their own schemes anymore.
We gotta tear down that stupid jail he is, and then I'm putting my foot straight up his... Oh, maybe we hold off until we get some grub, yeah?
You gotta be kidding me.
That certainly cut the tension. Now that you mention it, I'm hungry too. We were running around in that jail for quite some time.
Don't make fun of my last episode.
We are in Osaka, so we'd be crazy not to do takoyaki, right?
That sounds nice. I've been wanting to walk around and try a little of everything, honestly.
I don't know what anything of these are, and I'm sure that I wouldn't want them.
Whoa, going kinda overboard on the toppings, don't you think?
Like you're one to talk. I'm sure I had a thought somewhere, but it totally escapes me now. So how about I complain about how loading screens are just not as fast as they used to be?
So good! Oh yeah, no trip to Osaka is complete without him.
I'm actually surprised. Each shop really does taste different.
Looks like trying a bunch of different places was a good call.
Oh, so this is the authentic Osaka flavor. And best of all, it's affordable.
Aren't you gonna have some, Mona? It's too hot for me right now. I'll just have some once it cools off. Sorry you can't join in with us, Sophia. Well, I am an AI. I'll just have to make do with the data. Don't let it get you down, Sophia. We'll bring some to the jail later. Really?
You know, it just struck me that her eyes look somewhat like cameras. I don't know whether that's just me drawing comparisons where they shouldn't be drawn though. But yeah, it's a promise.
Thank you.
Man, traveling around and chowing down like this is the freaking best! Would have been nice if Gramps could have tagged along.
He was close enough to make it home, so I think he wanted to go see Akane-chan. She was probably waiting for him too.
I hope they get more time with one another once this case is settled.
Yeah, and then Gramps can shower Akane in gifts and treat her like a princess and stuff. There's something I still don't understand. Why did Kanoe bother to create the jails in the first place?
Wasn't it because that Owada dude told him to?
But I don't think that was the only reason. We heard in his jail that he wanted to save people, didn't we?
Yeah. One look around his jail, and it's clear that he totally believes in what he's doing. He thinks he's the perfect embodiment of justice.
It's true. He does see himself as a hero. Are you suggesting he isn't acting for his own gain?
No, I think he's suggesting that Konoe is just another monarch and someone else is the true mastermind.
At the very least, he must have his own reasons for taking part in all of this.
We'll know for sure once we meet the Monarch face to face. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Yeah, you're right. We'll eat up and get our strength back for today.
Well, I'm taking the rest then.
As if, like you really need all that.
Hey, it's first come, first served at this point. You guys better hurry before I swipe it all.
I, Haru Okumura, accept your challenge.
Wait, I want some too.
I enjoyed takoyaki with everyone. And for some reason that didn't give us a recipe. How disappointing.
How's it going?
Now that we're all rested up and ready to go, we can finally storm that castle. Let's meet up at the hideout once preparations are complete. We gonna head to the jail? You got a minute, stop by and see me, yeah? got something really cool. It's gonna blow your mind. More forking requests.
You're accepting this request?
Alright.
Time to get to work.
12 in one showtime is fine.
You're accepting this request? You're doing this one?
Wait, what was it? Okay, she gives a bond skill level. Yeah, I've got to do all these thief challenges.
You're already working on this one.
Where was I thinking? Junk collection.
You're doing this one? Okay, you're already working on this one. Mission accomplished.
What does the rune armlet actually do? That's a nice amount of magic. Alright, nothing more interesting to go into there at least. Let's... Oh! Everyone moved, so... I guess that means next time we're going to explore Osaka. Again. And then go do all the Phantom Thief challenges on screen. Maybe with commentary. I don't know whether I can focus it that well when... like that, but whatever. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.